Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a Forza 7 because my Forza 3 one I really stuck to and got it all the way through. So all I'm trying to do is just play through as much as I want, which is it's good. I don't really know what to do regarding all this, so I'm just going to take it as I go for now. Do this first race. This is the first race of Forza 7. If you didn't know, I just started demonstrating, like, missing all the more boring stuff, and I'll see how it goes. But I think this actually seems far too easy. Actually, I mean, disregard that first crash, but this Porsche doesn't seem to have a very good turning circle. It's oh no, it doesn't want to turn at all, and I know obviously you'll probably be able to hear me like constantly like tap the thumbstick and stuff like that. I would actually really like to get a wheel to play that, but obviously I'm not that fussed in doing that because I don't really have the money for it. If people obviously won't know, but I've actually just purchased my first house and I'm only 21 years old, which I think is quite an achievement in itself. Like, I've always had my Elgato for a long time, but I've just never really had the space or environment to do it. Still living at home with my parents and family. So so hopefully I'd be able to do a lot with it and really go at it and live stream on Twitch, because the main reason I want to be able to record and stuff, and I will make a bigger video on this, just like the gameplay of Call of Duty or something boring, maybe some FIFA highlights or something, I don't know. Is to raise money for charities, which will in turn help others and help myself by getting a fan base and stuff, which I'd imagine you'd raise subs quicker by raising money for charity, because I don't mean to boast about it or try and show like that I'm better than anyone, but I do have a really good paying job currently, and it's all like contract work, so I'm not gonna like release my financial sums and details and that, but I'm quite doing alright for myself, as you say. So just jumping into the game. Funny enough, driving the first car, Porsche is actually my favourite manufacturer of vehicles. The 911 GT3 RS is my all-time favourite car. This is the GT2, is it? I think so. I think that's what it says. Honestly, my eyesight's poor, so I wouldn't rely on anything I say. I should probably be wearing glasses for this, but that probably wouldn't go down all that well, because it absolutely kills me ears while wearing headphones, and that's a big thing for me to do, is allow myself to be in pain to benefit my eyesight. The best take was every 2 minutes. Really sorry about that. Probably best that I do take calls, because it was regarding work, and I'd probably answer family and friends as well, to tell you the truth. But where was I? Porsche being my all-time favourite manufacturer. GT3 RS is my favourite car ever. Like I've just said, completely forgot where I was at. Completely screwed me for where I was going in the commentary. But that's the first race done, 2 minutes 50 seconds. I'd like to actually know how quick people do this as an achievement, I'm believing. If you do actually see a game pop up, that could be a hint at future videos if I feel like it. I haven't played it yet, but the other games I have played, I've downloaded and have not played yet. It's the Star Wars Battlefront 2, and I really like the look of that. A very old YouTuber that I've always liked for many years, even when he had quite a big sub base. Now he's quite small. It's unfortunate that I wouldn't say fell, because he's done alright with his life, I'm imagining, but went down in subs and stuff. As Chris Trout, I watched the video on him and he seems to enjoy it. I messaged him, like not direct message, but like mentioned him in a thingy, and he replied to me. And I don't normally fanboy, because there has been like things where I've like been in games with, like on Call of Duty, with like big names, and it's people like I got mentioned. One of them was Syndicate before. I've changed the camera angle because I don't really like that. Oh, hang on, I'll have to. And I was in a game with Syndicate before, and like I was like, alright, fair enough, not a problem. But then like having a reply of someone that you've watched for years, like absolutely just mind blowing to me. And then there's like other people such as music taste. I'm very into hip hop rap, so like this actually does link. Henderson is one of my favourites. Whit Lowry, G-Eazy. G-Eazy's like the tweet of mine before. Whit Lowry has, and Henderson actually follows me, which, like I say, I just fanboy over stuff like that. And that 21-year-old, I didn't think I ever would. Like, I used to think fanboying was crazy. Like, people, I'm not like gonna diss the YouTuber, but people such as KSI, like, don't get me wrong, he's like, he seems to be a fucking great YouTuber, and that, which, well, he actually is. Like, the absolute fan base he's got, etc., makes him a great YouTuber, and no one can deny that. But like, people like fanboying, like, if they see him, they're like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, like, as if he was like, I don't know, Will Smith, for example, like someone who's like extremely big as a person. And I'm not taking nothing away from KSI, but that's just how I feel about fanboying, and like, I can't believe I do it. Like, at 21, I didn't think I ever would. Oh, a very bad turn, very, very bad turn. I don't like I like the idea that the trucks are in the game, but I don't actually want to drive the trucks. I find them very, very boring. I find this very, very easy. I really should turn the difficulty up, but I think you have to do that at the beginning of the race, and then you can do it mid. So I will try and do that at some stage. I think I'm just going to try and keep this video probably the same length as my last one. I mean, my last one's that I uploaded was the World War II campaign, so they're just obviously going to be a mission at a time. I don't think there's that many missions, because I've done it before, like I said in the previous video, but I will do all that, and I'll do other campaigns, because I like the storylines. Like, to be honest, I don't really enjoy a lot of online stuff anymore. Like, Call of Duty is the only really online game I play. When it comes to FIFA, I just do career mode. I'd love to do a career mode, but for me it's far too much editing and stuff, and it's a little bit annoying for me. Not that it's a massive problem or nothing, I just sometimes feel as though I spend too long doing it. I haven't developed an ability to do it well.
Adaptability.
See what this race is. I might just do these races that it's far for me to do, and then say that's it for the video, depending on how long it is.
Remaining focused even during a downpour. To win the
hopefully it's enjoyable. I don't know if it is, how it would be,
when no two laps are the same.
but hopefully it's good to watch. But I imagine Forza doesn't have like such a big fan base as FIFA and Call of Duty and all that, but obviously there will be some people that want to watch it. And if I was to be like massive on YouTube and be like a personality type of thing, a bit like Syndicate, no matter what I play, I think I'd still get people watching just because of who I am. But obviously it's not going to happen at this stage. Never will for anyone, unless you come out with an absolute banger of a series or video idea, what, like one-off type thing that no one else has thought of. But that's how YouTube happens, really. I think you've just got to work yourself. You've either got to be really good at it. Like, I've got a friend from Ireland called Kev. Now he seems to be doing really well on YouTube, but that's only because he's like a top 100 FIFA player, and like, that's absolutely unbelievable doing that. And he did really well in his first video. I think he featured on that HD Gamers channel for like one of the best rewards packs or something like that, something along those lines. But anyway, down to the gameplay bit. Nissan GTR, arguably one of the greatest cars available on the market at the moment, especially for the price. Like, if you could just, like, someone could just say to me, oh, Bugatti's better than this, and I'd be like, yeah, but if you like compare the price for horsepower and stuff like that, then the Nissan absolutely takes it by storm. Like, surely it's got to be the best car in the market for the amount of power it gets. Like, say if this had an Audi badge on it, and I'd imagine like loads of people would agree with me. No, well, not even an Audi, maybe a Lamborghini badge, or a Porsche, or a Bugatti badge. This would be worth so much more. But the fact it's it's as cheap as it is for a car of its ability is just purely because the badge is a Nissan, and that's it. Like if it was an Audi or a BM badge, it'd probably be more. And I can't fathom how that applies, because to think like you could have like a, I don't know, this to me, like I don't know correct stats, but this has got to be faster than like a lot of Ferraris that are like I don't know if it's true, but I'd imagine like the 458s and the 599s. I'd imagine this GTR's faster than, better than them in every way possible. Just the badges in Nissan, and that's why it's cheaper. But to be honest, I don't know how much research goes into it, because that's what else you've got to look at. I mean, I'd love to have one of these. I think this would probably be like, I've always said that I'd love a Porsche 911 GT3 RS, which I did actually mention earlier that it is my favourite car. And then like, say this was like my main car, for example, the Porsche. I'd love to have one of these and BMW X5 M Sport. Like I don't want to be one of those people like a Range Rover, but your opinions can always change on cars and stuff. So I'd never actually know how I feel in a few years' time. But the Porsche has always been my favourite manufacturer, and it has been for a very, very long time. I don't think I've ever had another like manufacturer be my favourite. I'm sorry if you can hear, but I'm like eating and drinking while I'm doing this, because it wasn't long ago I got in from work. It's quite a challenging job when you have to drive in all the army stuff as well. So very tired lately. Right. Don't want to do trucks. I'm not interested in that. I'd be interested in that, interested in that. Semi-interested in that. Most interested in that because I've only ever had hatches. I've had 4 cars in my time.
Go ahead and pick what you want. These cars prove you shouldn't judge a vehicle by its size. Designed and built for performance.
I'd probably have the Junker works, so I still do, but it's getting sold. My Mini Cooper S supercharged engine with 310 brake and obviously modified. Its head gaskets went, so I think I'm going to sell it. But doesn't seem to have current car I have, so 1.6 turbo DS3. Now, I wouldn't ever thought I'd drive one, but the car this is unreal. I kind of want the Mini, but at the same time I don't. I'm probably gonna go to Mac, to tell you the truth. Focus RS. Actually, I'm gonna go to the RS3 Sportsback. Or am I? Let's have a look. No, I don't. None of the Hyundais. What's the Type R like? Not that fast. Tell you what, I'm gonna go RS. Colours. I'll just stick to that. Then I'll just stick red. I'll just stick everything as normal for now. And to tell you the truth, I'm thinking that'll do for the episode. And I'll see how it goes, and I'll come back with the next one. Probably have it recorded before I'm finished, but thank you for watching. Please take note of the description to look on my social media networks, and thank you for watching, and goodbye.